So let's say, how much time do you give for a competition prep? Like just preparation, going through the whole process.
Definitely. Like maybe if I'm lean enough, I think I can have on like 8 weeks, maybe 10 weeks tops.
All right. So let's say July you have a competition, right? You're going to start preparing 1st of May, and May, June, and then July 1st you have a competition. So
Yeah.
how would you like program that? Because I'm also curious about the water cut when you go into a competition. But how would you program that, like base, like just quickly, no details and stuff? But are you trying to grow in this 2 months, or are you just thinking
Definitely
about
not.
just cutting?
Just cutting, because well, in 2 months you can't gain, like if you're natural, obviously you can't like
Yeah,
gain
exactly.
a significant mass of lean mass. You can gain a really lot of, but like the majority of the gains will be fat, and you just really want to avoid it as a natural.
Yeah.
You need like at least like I think half a year, maybe even more, to really proper like get significant amount of lean size, not fat. And you really need to be really careful about it. You need to really carefully like add calories, like maybe 200 calories like per, I don't know, per 2 weeks or even a month. And you really need to check your body composition all the time. If you And you need to really check your like insulin sensitivity, because when you really eat so much, your insulin sensitivity is real bad. You tend to gain a lot of fat, your testosterone plummet, and your thyroid hormones plummet, and you will feel like shit. Maybe you will be bigger, but then you would really need to start a really brutal cutting, or just start your prep competition really early on, like maybe even 20 weeks, maybe 18 weeks, to really slow down and really cut in a slow pace. Because if you rush things as a natural, you tend to lose a really tremendous amount of lean mass when you diet for like competition.
Mm.
Because when you're so fast, you really losing muscles during the process, and you really need to avoid that by really be slow. And you need to be really lean enough to even start like the competition prep. You need to be at least like at 13-12% of body fat to
Yeah.
start like in 8 weeks, and to have a real maybe 10 weeks, let's say. And you really need to plan it. So of course, maybe within the 2 or 3 weeks, you start with like high volume training. You have like, for example, 4 or 5 trainings per week, like 2 days off if you're lean enough. Just you can have like maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe 2 days heavy, 3 days like maybe the reps between 12 to 15, or like this kind of stuff. And well, during like next weeks, you slowly can add cardio. You will slowly just really ditch the like the compound lifts, like squats, like bench press, like deadlift, because it is really bad, and you can just do something to yourself, you can hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Then you really need to like put there like isolated lifts. That's perfect, like hammer strength machines are perfect for that. You can also maintain the weight while it is less dangerous than these compound lifts. And you add cardio more. And of course, the strength training needs just really needs to be there, because you want to maintain the fullness and the hardness of these muscles. You
Right.
just can't just pump like for 15 to 20 reps, and you just really you're not. I have tried it once, and you're soft, and you don't look like even be dieting for a competition. You look great like for like a normal people, but like a competitive level, it's not there. You're not so like really hard. The hardness is really great, and you really need to maintain some like strength during the prep. So
Yeah.
play with cardio, play with intensity, and of course you need to look at yourself to mirror, and you just really need to know where you need to be at a certain time before the competition.
And when like leading up to the competition, when you're like one week out or something, that's when you start cutting water, or?
Yes, I start cutting water like during three first days. Like let's say I have competition on Sunday, all right?
Yeah.
So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I just try to really drink 10 to 12 liters of water, maybe even more. And I don't have any carbs, maybe like 50 grams of carbs. I have a lot of protein. And I sold really much. Then on Thursday, I just cut water to maybe 2 liters, 2.5 liters. I cut all the salt. I have a really great amount of carbs, like 500 or 600 of carbs, maybe in rice or in a oats. And like on Friday, I just don't drink at all, and I have only diuretic tea every once in a while.
Right.
So you will get some fluid into you, of course, but it is like diuretic, so you will just pee everything from you. And but you fool your brain because you drink, but it's diuretic. So, but you will pee more than you drink. So,
all right.
do you understand?
Yeah, but why are you having a lot of carbs close to the competition?
Because I really want to, because of course, like during these 2 days, and I don't have any carbs, I just really want to deplete all of my glycogen,
Stores.
supplies.
Yeah.
And then I want, without any influence of water,
Yeah.
I want just really carb up to be full and to be even bigger than like I was previously.
Okay.
Than I was in the previous state. So that's why I have like a great amount of carbs to be even bigger. Because like when you are dry up concerning like the glycogen, I don't know, like maybe 2 kilos in your liver. You can store up 2 kilos in your liver, and like maybe even kilo in your muscles. So you can like really increase the size of muscles by this. And of course you can digest like for example, I digest 100 grams of fat, because the carbohydrates tend to connect with fat, and you are even fuller. But it is best to, of course, drink, because definitely you have like water in your skin and it doesn't look as good as it can. So you can't.
So Friday, Saturday, if Sunday is the competition, Friday and Saturday, you're not drinking very much. You're only having the diuretic tea.
Diuretic tea, and just for example, before competition, I have one cup of coffee, like really strong one, to be even more like without water.